Hey guys, this is CyberKnight 610, and I thought I would go ahead and do a Banlist discussion video. A few people want me to do a discussion over this, so I thought I would just go to my website and just go through the list and go through each card and just say my thoughts on each one. So yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy, and yeah, here we go. Also in the comments though, please tell me what cards, what reasons you like certain cards from being, banned, limited, whatever, or, reasons you didn't like that, or other things that you thought about the ban list as well. For the new band cards, Fishword Blaster, I was using that in my Inca salvage deck, so it's kind of bad that it was hit by that, but it really isn't a big loss for me. So yeah, it's not too bad. It helps. I believe there was like a Fish FTK, which is first turn kill deck that was out there. That's what that was mainly, I think, trying to cripple that deck. And yeah, so I can see the reasons behind that one. Mindmaster, it's kind of an odd one, but I believe there's also like it's either a first turn kill or a one turn kill. It's one or the other with psychics using him, so I can see why they did that as well. And yeah, Giant Trunade, that one's kind of weird. To be honest, I don't really understand it as much because we get rid of it and then we get Heavy Storm. In my opinion, it seems a little odd because I always thought Trunade was the little bit better version of Heavy Storm. It's not as broken. I mean, Heavy Storm's of course the better card, but you know, Heavy Storm's kind of, no drawbacks really. I mean, it might destroy your spells and traps as well, but there's not really much drawbacks. Whenever Trunade, it just kind of gives you one turn to destroy your opponent rather than the whole game. So yeah. Royal Oppression. It didn't really bother me either way that this one was limited. I believe this hurt a few different decks and some anti-meta decks. So yeah, I don't really have any opinions on this card though because I don't think I ever used it in any deck that I've ever made. Blackluster Soldier, for the limited ones, I guess. Blackluster Soldier. Now it's limited. It's not on the ban list anymore. It's pretty interesting. I think it's really neat. I don't think it's as broken as it used to be, although it's going to be pretty scary because everyone's going to be using this card now. It's neat to see an old card that was banned brought back, but I kind of wonder if this means that next ban list we're going to see this guy back on the ban list. But yeah, it's pretty interesting, and hopefully you already got one because they're skyrocketing in price right now. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make a deck around him, or some kind of deck using him eventually, just because I really like the card. I believe it's one of the best looking cards. The artwork is amazing on that card. Legendary Six Samurai Shiin. That one was a little odd. I honestly didn't really think about it. I mean, I hadn't really faced Six Samurais, and yeah, I just thought that one was kind of an odd one. But yeah, it did need to be hit though when I think about it, and I'm kind of sorry I didn't predict it because now that I think about it, it should get hit down to 1, which it did. So yeah, so that kind of hurt Six Samurai players, and it really didn't affect me at all. Tgd Hyper Librarian, I figured this would get limited. Everyone thought it would get banned, and I don't know why everyone thought it would get banned. It's a powerful card, yes, but not really ban-worthy still. I mean, with one limited, it's not nearly as scary, and you can Bottomless Trap Puller or whatever, and you can cripple your opponent if that's what they base their whole deck around. Debris Dragon, that kind of hurts a bunch of those debris and junk decks like that use this card, and yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks that it's limited. Hopefully it comes back one of these days, at least a semi-limited again. And let's see, Formula Synchron, kind of an odd one. I'm glad it didn't get banned or something. I think a few people were even saying that it would get banned, sort of like Hyper Librarian, which I don't believe it deserved that either. I can see the limit. It kind of did need to be limited because it's a pretty powerful little card, and yeah, I don't see that changing anytime soon. Lonefire Blossom, it's another card that kind of need to be limited. The only bad part is it really hurts any deck that revolves around plants. So Natria really, and well, like I said, anything that uses plants. I mean, there's a bunch of people that use the plant engine now. I think there's like a Tech plant and Tengu plant. I mean, there was a bunch of them, and I believe they all use Lonefire, and so yeah, it kind of hurts them. And it also hurt the Natria deck that I've been working on. So yeah, I have to go back to the drawing board with that as well. Heavy Storm, limited. It seems a little odd, like I said before, for us to get this and Trina to get banned. I still think that's weird, but I'm sure someone will say what they think about that in the comments. But yeah, I just kind of think that's kind of odd. But yeah, I am glad to see it, though, although it's going to be evil to anything that uses field spells or just has a bunch of spells and trap-like things on the field, so like Crystal Beasts, because they use spell and trap card zones, Malefics, Dragoonities, Gravekeepers, those all use field spells, so of course it hurts them, and that's not that great. Primal Seed, that's an older card. Yeah, they just did that because of Blackluster Soldier. So yeah, it's kind of an odd one, but I can see why. She and Smoke Signal, another thing that hurts Six Samurais, which I really don't have much opinion on. I understand why it's limited, though, because it really did need to be limited. So I doubt we're going to see much on Six Samurais then, with it limited. Pot of Everest, like I was saying in my Banlist prediction video, it really needed to be limited because its so-called cost, which is supposed to be kind of a bad thing, returning 5 cards to the deck, actually ended up making this card even stronger. So in a lot of ways, it's kind of a better Pot of Greed, in my opinion, because it does return cards. New semi-limited, so you can only use 2 of these. Summoner Monk's pretty awesome. You can see why they did this, because they were trying to encourage XC monsters, in my opinion. That's why I think they're doing that. And yeah, it's kind of neat, though, to see it back. Trajodia, another weird one. I don't really have any kind of opinion on this one. I guess it's good. Hopefully it helps some other decks out there that need it. I mean, I don't think I've used any deck that really uses that card. Necro Gardener, oh boy, Twilight's coming back and it's going to destroy us all. That's all I have to say on that, really. DeLorean Tiger King and the Ice Bear. I believe there was also some kind of, the fish deck that I was talking about earlier used him somehow, or there was a special deck revolved around him. And I don't really understand why they semi-limit any kind of synchro card, because, I mean, honestly, most people aren't going to use more than 2 anyway. Even if, the deck really revolves around it, more likely you're not going to see 3 of the same synchro in an extra deck, unless it's just, the deck's just totally based around it, or it's just a really amazing card. So yeah, I thought that was kind of weird. Destiny Draw. Hopefully this will somehow help with heroes. Heroes are coming back. Maybe we'll see some Destiny heroes in there too. Swords are Revealing Light. That's kind of an odd card, and it's kind of funny that that's to 2 now. Mind Crush. I don't really have any opinions either way on this card. It's kind of neat to see it at 2, but I mean, it's just kind of meh. I don't think I've ever used it either, so I don't have much opinion. Call of the Haunted. It's kind of an odd one. I can see why they can do this now, because with Heavy Storm, it's a little bit easier, and so yeah, not bad. Also, with the Mystical Space Typhoons, you can see why, Call of the Haunted would be that way. And now for the Unlimited, you can use 3 of these. Judgment Dragon, like I said before, Twilight is going to be evil, and I don't mean the very, very poorly made movie. I mean the deck. Man, we're going to have Chaos Twilight decks everywhere, and it's going to be scary. Spirit Reaper, of course, that's just going to help a lot of people that use it. I guess zombies you could use that with, anything that stalls. I mean, yeah, it's just kind of a cool card. Overload Fusion, that's kind of a scary sounding card, so I don't know. I wonder how that's going to impact things. I kind of wonder on that one, without making it where, I believe it works with, what's its name? The Cyber Dragon card's the dark one, Chimera Tech. I believe it works with that one. So maybe somehow we're going to see more Cyber Dragons. Mystical Space Typhoon, I don't really care on this one. I mean, more than likely, I'm only going to use like 2 anyway. Especially with Heavy Storm, I figure most people are just going to use 2 Mystical Space Typhoons and a Heavy Storm, unless for some reason they really, need that extra Mystical Space Typhoon, but I don't see many people doing that. Megamorph, that's not a big deal at all. I mean, I don't really see why it was semi-limited or whatever it was before. I think it was semi-limited, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I don't really care on that. Gravity Bind, it's just to get Exceeds out there yet again, because Gravity Bind, it hurts level monsters and makes it where I believe either they can't attack or they go on defense. I don't remember off the top of my head, forgive me for not remembering, but Exceed monsters are immune to that because they don't have level. So if you have this on the field, your Exceed monsters can go on ahead and keep attacking and fighting and everything for you. So I kind of think that's the reason. They're trying to really push Exceeds, which isn't a bad idea. And the last one, Icarus Attack. So Blackwing's got a little bit of love, and I'm trying to think of any other deck that really uses Icarus Attack. Dragoonities kind of do a little, but I don't see many Dragoonity players using more than 2 anyway. But yeah, this is the list so far. Hopefully you enjoyed the discussion. Please tell me what you think in the description of what cards you liked that got hit on the ban list, that you didn't, whether it was good or bad or whatever. What you thought of the list so far. I think in some ways this list is better than what we've had lately with the past lists. And it's kind of neat, like I said, to see a big-time ban card to come back. And really, this list didn't hurt me too bad with any of the decks that I'm making. The only bad part is that Heavy Storm, because that hurts the Dragoonities. And I don't like that because I love my Dragoonities and that card's going to be evil. But this also gives us all a chance to, instead of whining about it, to just find new ways around these cards and make our decks even stronger. So yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the website, I'll have a link, of course, to Banlist again in case you might have missed out or whatever. And also be sure to check out the podcast. I moved the podcast so you can subscribe to it through iTunes. You just click that and you should go instantly to it on the page. And also, I now have a new feature where if you want to just write an article for my website and submit it, you can just click this, go to submit an article, and you will get, of course, all credit for the article. I have a little one of those box things like this where it'll show you can instantly subscribe to your YouTube channel. And so yeah, it's kind of like getting a shout out. I'm kind of trying to do this instead of just giving out shout outs, because giving out shout outs is a pain, because I always had people, different kinds of things going on where I would forget shout outs and stuff, and it's just a lot easier doing it like this. So yeah, if you want to write a cool article, just check that out. I have a few rules on that, but they're on that page. Just click that and it should instantly take you to there. So anyway, thanks for watching. Enough advertising it myself. I pre-ordered 3 Generation Force boxes, and I'm hoping I'll have them either tomorrow or Friday. Hopefully it'll be the latest Friday. So hopefully you guys are really excited about a bunch of openings on that, because I know I am very excited about that pack. So thanks for watching, and see you guys. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed my latest video. For more great videos over Yu-Gi-Oh, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Also, be sure to check out the description to see my Facebook account, and also see my website, cybernite.com, for the latest Yu-Gi-Oh news. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.